Welcome to What Marq is Doing During Quarantine, which tackles the question, what is Marq doing during quarantine? Well, for years now I've been putting off creating an elastic ball. And since we're all home, with nothing to do, I decided to finally get started on it. So today I started making an elastic ball. And about 45 pounds later, this is what I got. And so I will continue this. And this is what I've been up to. It's very relaxing. Sure to move it every couple minutes. Yep, last one. Yeah, boxed. this in my sleep. Go. Just got dizzy. Well, thanks for tuning in to what Marq is doing during quarantine. Stay safe. Welcome back to what Marq is doing during quarantine. I'm Marq. Remember back in 2019 when this deadly virus was created and you had a New Year's resolution for 2020? Do you remember what it was? I remember mine. What was mine? I'm glad I asked. Handstand push-ups. Now some of you might be thinking, Marq can't do a handstand push-up, he's an idiot. Well, some people thought I'd never be a man.
Get out of the way, Cass.
Some people thought I'd never be a mailman, but guess what, Mom? You were wrong. And so, I've been working on the handstand push-ups. What do you need to do to learn how to do a handstand push-up? Well, you have to start with the push-ups. You have to get a lot of those. Then you have to start doing push-ups against the wall with your feet against the wall. And eventually, you'll become a master, as my friend Owen once was. So here's my progression for my New Year's 2019 or 20 resolution.
Okay, so here's the yoga mat that I normally use, and here is the wall. One.
Thanks for tuning in. This is a White Russian. See you tomorrow. You know, you're an idiot.
Not for long.
I take it back. Good evening, and welcome back to what Marq is doing during quarantine, which answers the question, what is Marq doing during quarantine? That's me. For years now, I've been putting off the goal of reading a book. I've been busy. Who has time to read a book? So now I finally have time for it. And the book that I chose is How to Look Smart by me, Mark Gormley. Now, I did publish this book. It's on Amazon for $13, but I've never gotten around to actually reading it. I have a pretty busy life. Got laundry. Anyway, I will now read you the preface to How to Look Smart by me, Mark Gormley. Available on Amazon for $13. Link below. Copyright 2018 by Mark Gormley. Dedicated to Jesus. I don't know who that is. Preface. Dear reader, with this vast life-changing publication comes great responsibility. Now you have the secret weapon and creating a total false sense of intelligence. I'm not a very good reader. Congratulations on your new adventure. Like you, I was once a dunce. I couldn't tell a Heifetweisen from a Guggenheimen, a Rizzo from the Jizza, a David Letterman from Letter Davidman. I had it bad. The girls didn't like me, the boys didn't like me, the cats and dogs didn't even like me. That all changed the day I both discovered and created How to Look Smart. It was a cool summer day in February. I had just picked up my helicopter hat from the hat store when it hit me. A car. I went flying, and the hat spun me into a tree. I was stuck there for days. While in the tree, I made a friend, a talking squirrel. But he only spoke Portuguese. Luckily, I had a Portuguese friend. But he only spoke Portuguese too. I was out of luck. I left the talking squirrel in the tree and went back on my way to meet my girlfriend, Chrissy G. Chrissy asked where I'd been the last few days. I told her about the talking squirrel and she rolled her eyes as she usually does. When are you going to make some new friends? That's when I found out something so big that I had to twirl my hat in excitement. So huge that I needed an entire book, maybe two, to detail it. So gigantic that I could sell it and finally quit my job at the jerk store. The other jerks and I had come up with the perfect plan. A book about camouflaging our idiocy. A book that would allow us to hide in plain sight with the boys of Wall Street, with the teachers and doctors, with the mailmen and scientists. And thus, my work began. "6 years and 37 chapters later, I have completed my masterpiece, and now I bestow it unto you. With this book, you'll no longer have to worry about fitting in with your best of them. You'll be the best of them. Now you're the rock star who the chicks are all staring at. Get used to it, fella. It's going to be a wild ride. So get out there and look smart. People are watching." End of preface. Now, on to the book. How to Look Smart. Chapter 1. The insides of this is actually, get out of here, kitty. Confidential. So you'll have to make a purchase to see it. But I'll read it in my head for you. White Russian. Anyway, see you tomorrow, kids. Howdy, folks, and welcome back to What Mark is Doing This Day. Mark, as you know, did you know that my girlfriend and I have a third roommate? Let me introduce to you.
I can introduce myself.
Folks,
I said I can introduce myself.
okay.
Hi, I'm Granny, and I'm a puppet.
So, Granny, how old are you?
How old am I? I was sewn together in a sweatshop in China. What a stupid question. Jeez.
How are you doing, Granny?
Honestly,
Yes.
I feel pretty uncomfortable.
Why is that, Granny?
Because you have your finger on my butt. I mean your hand.
Oh, Granny.
Creep.
You want to go back in the closet? Didn't think so. Now, Granny, what's your favorite food?
I like to eat air. Want to see?
Sure.
Want to try some?
Sure.
You need a shave. And what is this, your only shirt?
No. I've been too busy to do laundry.
With what?
Reading.
So you have a girlfriend, huh? What kind of bet did she lose?
Oh, yeah, she's actually right over there.
Wow! She's hideous.
Granny!
I just like it is.
Granny, you want to do your dance for the folks?
Sure. I'm Granny G, and I'm here to say I can't go outside anyway.
Why not?
Because it's a quarantine, stupid.
All right, Granny. You're going back in the closet.
No, not the closet.
Yep, you're going back.
No, not the closet. It smells like kitty litter. No.
Stop.
Hey, give me a kiss.
Don't put that thing near me.
Give me a kiss.
Don't put that thing near
Granny
me.
wants a kiss.
Too bad.
Come on,
Stop. I don't like it.
give me a kiss.
Stop.
Give me a kiss. Damn it. Give me a
I'm gonna rip
freaking
its
kiss.
leg off.
What?
I'm gonna rip its leg off.
I can't feel it anyway. Just give me a kiss.
Stop.
I'll give you a kiss, Granny. Welcome back to What Marq is Doing During This Quarantine. I'm Marq. I'd like to sing a song for you guys. I wish that she would leave. I wish that she would go. But she can't go anywhere because she was furloughed. She doesn't leave the living room. I can't watch my TV. She's been watching some dumb Hulu show, and I still haven't seen Bad Boys 3. Every day I ask her if I can finally watch Bad Boys 3. She said she's never leaving. I hope that's hyperbole. She just stares out the window because someone ate a bat. Now she knows what it feels like to be a pussycat. They keep on testing people and finding more cases. The good thing about everyone wearing a mask is covering ugly faces. I can't wait for that stimulus check because I'm an American. But don't spend every cent of it, please. Tip your man. FaceTiming all my friends, but I got nothing to say. Can't wait for tomorrow when I talk about yesterday. Essential work is going outside. We all know a landscaper. We stocked up on ramen noodles, but we are out of toilet paper. Ooh. Carol Baskin trying to help saving all the lions. Y'all believe the mullet man, Joe Exoticus lion. Dude's a liar. I don't trust him. Haven't taken Lyft or Uber or a taxi cab. I miss drinking at the bar and skipping on my tab. Missing all my parents and my golden doodle. I can't cook a thing, oof, except for ramen noodles. I'm not good at this. A few more years of this pandemic called COVID-19. Till we go back outside, enjoy your quarantine. That's not right. Good enough. Good. Welcome back to what Marq is doing during quarantine. As you know, I'm Marq, and this is the board. There's something I realized today. They should name a beer the Mondays. So when you buy it, you get a case of the Mondays. You might be wondering, what's that stupid thing on Mark's head? Well, I gave my glasses to my girlfriend to fix, and this is what she came up with. My ears are hurting. Got these glasses online. I would like to show you my hat collection. Here you go, Buddha. This is my standard Red Sox hat. I don't care if they never come back. Baseball's boring. Here is my Brooklyn Brewery hat. My friend Kirk gave me this. What am I supposed to do? Here is my Scally cap. Hey, I'm from Boston, Dropkick Murphys. That band sucks. Here is my Good Life hat that my pal Owen gave me. Love that guy. Living the good life. Speaking of Owen, here's my Owen hat. Love that guy more than this hat. Here's the hat that says Yassine. Some guy I used to know. This is my French hat. Avez-vous les frogs legs? Canada sucks. Now this is a hat I wear during the rain for the rainy season. Drip, drip, drop. It's sprinkling. How do you like that, Buddha?
It's not raining.
Sounds just like Granny. This is one of Chrissy's hats. Ah, I am Chrissy. Can't do a good impression of my girlfriend, but I love her headwear. Oh, a lot of hats. This is my supervisor. Get it? Buddha gets it. What else here? Oh, this is a very special hat that you need instructions to put on. So I'm going to try to teach Chrissy how to put it on correctly. All right, Chrissy, the instructions are simple. Put on the hat, say Duncan as fast as you can.
Okay.
Yep.
Do I just go?
Yep.
Okay. Duncan.
Whoa! You did that almost perfectly. A little faster, though. A little
Put this
faster.
whole thing on.
A little faster.
Duncan.
Faster.
Am I saying it fast or putting it on fast?
Say it as fast as you can and put it on fast.
Duncan.
Woohoo! Baby's got it! And Duncan! This is the hat that I wear when I shoot wild game. Not to be messed with. But you can wear it, Buddha. This is the hat that I use to shoot wild game in the winter. Yeah, I got some Nerf guns too. This is a hat. The custom Norm Macdonald sports hats. As some of you know, he's my favorite comedian, and I take this hat very seriously. Sports! This is, Make America Great Again! Ding! That's how I see Trump supporters. This is a hat that I put blood, sweat, and tears into earning. Yeah. Put a lot of work in for this one. And this one. And this one. And all these. One of those ones. Finally, my favorite hat. The hat that every idiot needs. The helicopter hat. Now you play your cards right, and this thing can send you flying. Just kidding. This is actually my second purchase of this hat, because I have some other helicopter hats around this apartment. I don't know where they are. Pretty sure Chrissy moved them. I think you did. Anyway, that's my hats.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of What Mark is Doing During Quarantine. Currently, he's in the bathroom for the 10th time today, so sorry. Anyway, as you might have noticed, I am not Mark. I am his prisoner. Just kidding. But he is annoying the crap out of me. Here's just a short list of some things that he's doing that are driving me absolutely crazy. Chewing loudly, acting like a rabid dog around food, complaining about not being able to cuddle, not paying attention to something we were watching and then asking me what he missed, FaceTiming his friends while I am actively FaceTiming my friends, talking, playing the guitar poorly, farting, always directly at me, ripping his fingernails off, and just dropping them behind the futon, pushing the cat off the table, eating an alarming number of chips. He's going to die. Not from coronavirus, from all the chips. Making a rubber band ball, pretending to try to do handstand push-ups, reading his dumb book, torturing me with his creepy puppet, singing annoying songs, flooding our living room with hats, and finally, making me make this video.
Hey, what are you doing out here?
I didn't say you could record here. Welcome back to What Mark is Doing During the Quarantine. Mark? Found your mom's belt. For tonight's episode, I decided to take some fan questions. So some fans have called in. Here they are.
Hey Mark, I heard you go to Dollar Tree a lot. What's your favorite thing to buy at Dollar Tree? Is it the steak?
Excellent question, Brian. My favorite item at the Dollar Tree. Is it this chef's knife made of stainless steel? Nope. Is it this body wash for men? Nope. Is it this 4-pack of toilet paper 2-ply? Yes. Next caller.
What's your favorite color and why?
Well, Kurt, that's a stupid question. Next caller.
What's it like to be the favorite son? What does it feel like?
Oh, Mom. What's it like being my favorite parent? Next caller.
Hi, Mark, with a Q. It's Kurt with a K. What's your favorite food?
What's my favorite food? Ramen. Next caller.
Hey Mark, this is Rob from Brookline, Massachusetts. I'm a longtime fan, but first-time caller. I've always wondered, if you were God and had the power to play music anywhere, what would be the music that they would be playing in heaven, and what would be the music they'd play in hell?
Excellent question, Robert. Why don't we play some music from the previous episode? That's what they'd be playing in heaven. In hell? Probably Imagine by the Beatles, sung by Gal Gadot and all the other celebrities. Next caller.
What's it like to be my favorite son? I'm a big fan.
Oh, Dad. What's it like being my favorite parent? Next caller.
Hi, Mark, with a Q. Kurt with a K here again. How many brothers and sisters do you have? What are their names? Where do they live? And who is your favorite? Why are they your favorite? And if you could kill one, who would it be?
Well, Kurt, that's a great question. I have 2 brothers named Paul and Brian. Brian lives in Brookline. Paul lives in Rosendale. Who would I kill? But I can only choose one. I guess I would go with Paul, because he never called in with a question. Next caller.
Mark, what's your first form of physical contact outside of quarantine going to be?
Great question, Cordy. I don't plan on ever touching anybody again. Next caller.
Do you think the movie Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone introduced the general public to the world of competitive arm wrestling?
Well, Matt, I've never seen Over the Top. Sorry. Next caller.
Hi, Mark with a Q, Kurt with a K here. How much are you going to pay me for all these videos and all these questions?
Why don't you check your Venmo later tonight?
Hey Mark, big fan of the show, never seen it. I had a question for you. How many months have 28 days?
Ah, Sean, I see you trying to trick me. But I'm not going to fall for it. None of the months have 28 days. They all have 30. Next caller.
Hey Mark, I'm a really big fan. I was wondering if you knew how Moses makes his coffee. Let me know.
Moses. He was the guy that walked on water? I'm pretty sure he had a Keurig. Next caller.
Hey Marky, it's Owen calling in with a fan question. My question is, which race would you eliminate? No, just kidding. I saw yesterday you sent me somebody posted a picture of you that got 25,000 likes. Do you feel like those are your likes or are you pissed off? And just text me back about the race thing. Love you, buddy.
Owen, that's actually two questions. Well, since I love day drinking, but hate exercise, I'm going to go with the Boston Marathon. I would eliminate that race. And the second one, I do hate Instagram accounts that use memes only. Those are my likes, and I need them. Next caller.
Hi, Mark with a Q. This is Kurt with a K. I have a question for you. What's your favorite shirt?
My favorite shirt? Well, maybe it's this one. Or maybe it's this one. See, I have more than one shirt, you jerks. And my favorite bathrobe is this one. Thanks, Kurt. Next caller. Hey, Mark. Big fan. Your biggest fan. Who's your favorite roommate? Wow, what a handsome caller. My favorite roommate is Granny. Wow, you're mine too. Oh, great, thanks. Good night. Welcome back to what Mark is doing during quarantine, episode 9. Got a very special episode for you tonight. Because tonight, we're playing with balloon animals. What do you think, Kitty? As some of you may know, I'm an aspiring clown. Every clown must know how to make a pencil. Or what do you think? Pretty cool, eh, Kitty Cat? A dog? Or a purple Jesus. What a waste of plastic. a sword? Or how about a big orange dog again. Or how about this? A big pink I got a bad feeling about this one. Dog again. Or how about a big red... Oh, that's enough. Welcome back again to what Mark is doing during quarantine, episode 10. In 1995, Fresh Prince's Will Smith and future Blue Streak star Martin Lawrence teamed up as buddy cops to foil a heroin heist in Miami. In 2003, they returned with Bring It On's Gabrielle Union as two loose cannon detectives to take down a Cuban ecstasy drug lord. In 2020, they returned for Bad Boys 3. And after months of waiting, I finally have my review. Here it is. It was okay. In 1995, Fresh Prince star Will Smith and Blue Future star Gabrielle Union as two loose cannon detectives set on a hell-bent to, god damn it, a heroin heist in Miami. In 2003, they returned with Bring It On's Gabrielle Union as two...
She's being as...
Can you put her in the bedroom?
No, because I'm trying to condition her. She only goes in the bedroom when she's meowing.
Okay, well, her walking around... How long do you want me to... I will do this until I get it, so do you want me to be done with it, or...
Go ahead, I'll hold her.
I'm not going to stop until I get this. Blue Streak star Martin Lawrence teamed up as buddy cops to as two hell-bent detectives on taking down a Cuban ecstasy glug. In 2003, they returned with Bring It On star Gabrielle Union. In 2003, they returned with Bring It On star Gabrielle Union to... In 2003, they returned with Bring It On stars Gabrielle... Welcome back again. Or if this is your first time, welcome to what Mark is doing during quarantine. Tonight, we have a very special episode. Well, why is it special? Well, tonight, I'm going to be doing something that I've wanted to do ever since I was a wee lad. What is that? I'm glad you asked. Here it is. Woo! Welcome to the light beer blindfolded taste test extravaganza. Tonight, I will be blindfolding myself and tasting Bud Light, Coors Light, Natural Light, Busch Light, Keystone Light, and Miller Light. Then I will be rating them on a scale of 1 to 5. Then I will rate them in terms of which I think taste the best to which I think taste the least best. Taste the least good. Yeah. My prediction will be that it will go from Bud Light here to Coors Light to Natty Light, to Busch Light, to Keystone Light, to disgusting Miller Light. And finally, I will try to guess which is which. So I got these 6 red cups from Dollar Tree, which my assistant will be labeling when I am out of the room. And she will be picking a number out of this hat that I got at Dollar Tree today. It's a nice green bonnet. And she will be writing the number on the red cups. So, you don't have to see that part, and I will be back. As you can see, I'm clearly blindfolded. I can't see how many fingers I'm holding up. So without further ado, I would like to thank my assistant very much. Here we go. Number 1. That's very good. Oh, I like that one. All right. Number 2. Oh, that's not as good. Oh, that's pretty bad. Number 3. That's pretty bad. Number 4. Can I see the numbers?
No. Why does it matter? You're saying the numbers.
Oh, that's very bad. Number 5. I think I know which one that is.
Good or bad?
I just know the taste. They're all bad. Number 6. That's pretty good. All right. I think, ooh. All right. Hold on. I'm trying to pick my best one here. Best is number 6. Then number 1. Ugh. Okay. Then number 5. The 5 is Coors Light. Four is Keystone Light. Natty Light.
What number?
I can't see.
3.
3. Bud Light. And I can't remember what I just said. So, what did I say for this? Did I
You
say
haven't
what?
said 1 or 6 yet.
Is what?
You haven't said either one yet.
Oh. What am I missing?
You are missing...
Bud Light?
You said Bud Light already.
Okay, what am I missing?
You're missing Busch and Miller.
Oh. Oh. And I guessed these ones already?
Yeah, you just need 1 and 6.
This is the best one.
What do you think?
Busch. Miller. I am completely guessing though. I have no idea.
Do you want to go over the results?
Let's go over the results. I guessed, let's go in this order. From 1 2, 6. I guess this was what?
Number 1 you guessed was Miller.
And it is?
Natty. Number 2 you guessed was Bud Light.
Yes.
It was Bud Light.
All right.
But you also said it was very bad, and earlier you predicted that Bud Light was going to be your best.
Yes. Yes, I did. It was actually the worst. It tasted the worst. I will say I guessed it right, and Bud Light is the worst.
For number 3, you guessed Natty.
Yep.
It was Miller.
And I guess, and this was the Natty. Number 1 was the Natty.
Number 1 was the Natty.
Okay.
You switched those.
Okay, gotcha.
Number 4, you guessed Keystone.
Yep.
It was the Coors.
Ah! Keystone and Coors taste very similar. I remember that.
Oh yeah, because number
then
5
this is
you guessed
definitely
was
the Coors.
Coors, and it was the Keystone and you guessed Coors.
Correct.
So you swapped those ones too. And
Right.
then so number 6 was Busch, and you guessed that one right too.
So I got how many?
You got 2 out of 6, and then you just flip flopped the other 4, which isn't bad.
It's pretty bad. Well, there you have it. In terms of beer tasting, I am a dunce. Good night. Hello and welcome to What Marq is Doing During Quarantine. Christ has risen. Happy Easter. Did I do that? As some of you may know, I'm what's known as a collector. I collect things. Whether it's hats or stamps. And I also collect dolls. And today I got my most recent doll in the mail. Something from the 90s. Something that cloned himself. That fell in love with Laura. That was canceled in 1998. Yes, I got a Family Matters Steve Urkel, I Speak My Mind plush doll. Which I had no idea was this big. Or this weathered. Unopened. He says all his fun things. I talk. Try me, it's no problemo. I don't remember him saying that. Did I do that? We know that one. No sweat, my pet. Which he said to Laura. Right? He, snort. Or, got any cheese? Oh, we all know Steve loved cheese. He's a cheese fanatic. So, I will be opening this to show you guys what Steve Urkel does. Here we go. And here is Stephen Urkel. Ooh! I had no idea he was this tall. So he says a few things. He's got a pull string on the back. Let's hear what Steve has to say. What? No sweat, my pet. Oh, it's uncanny. What? Got any cheese? I don't have any. Ha ha. Always don't laugh. Oh, is that the only thing he got? No sweat, my pet. He doesn't say the other things? Well, I can't take them back now because I opened the box. I love you, Steve. Welcome back to another exciting episode of What Marq is Doing During Quarantine. Good news, everybody, I said sarcastically. My car got broken into last night. For more on that, let's go to Marq. Hey folks, Marq's here, absolutely soaked. So, I came out to my car this morning, just like any other day, and although there was not
a broken window or anything. I found everything from my center console all over my seats. Now normally my car's a mess, but it's not this bad. So somebody broke in and was looking for something. I can't see that anything's missing. They left my cologne, which, oh, that smells pretty good. I don't know why they'd leave that. Oh, this thing. I've been looking for this. It's like a hammer, but for a car. And they also found my fake money. They probably thought they won the jackpot, and then I realized it was fake. Oh, I wish I could have seen the look on their faces. And then I looked back here, and thank God they didn't steal Chrissy's birthday present. Oh man, this is a mess. This is how it normally is though. But if they had thought to look in the trunk, that's where I keep my emergency money. So if they had thought to come back here, they would have found toilet paper from Dollar Tree and my emergency money. 20 bucks. And a soccer ball. And what else is back there? I don't know. My VCR. So yeah, today kind of sucks. Oh, and someone at work tested positive for coronavirus. Wonderful, right? Back to you, Mark.
Thanks, Mark. And good job touching your mask, you idiot. But that's not the only thing that happened today. As I was walking down the street, I saw this massive tree fall on this car. And then
That's where I was earlier, standing right there. Holy moly.
yep, I almost died. But that's not all. One more exciting thing happened.
Well, that wasn't exciting at all.
Hello, and welcome to What Mark is Doing During Quarantine. Tonight is a very special night. Because tonight, after 4.5 years together, my girlfriend Chrissy finally turns 18. 30.
Nope.
31?
There you go.
31. And as a birthday present to Cressida, I have promised not to record a new episode of What Mark is Doing During Quarantine. So, there is no new content tonight. Welcome to What Mark is Doing During Quarantine. I'd like to read you a note that I got today at work. Dear letter carrier, thank you for bringing us letters. I hope you and your family are safe. From Matthew K. Well, Matthew, your thanks aren't paying the bills. Next time, leave a 20. Here's the time I met Barack Obama.
Hi, I'm Barack Obama.
What?
Thanks, Obama. You want to dance?
Hands involved.
Sure, I'd love to. No, that's a good dancer. I support Joe Biden for president.
Welcome back to what Mark is doing during quarantine. I found my tie. It was on the floor somewhere. So during these tough times, everyone has missed something. I know I've missed quite a few things. And so I've made a list of things that I've missed during quarantine. Here they are. Toilet paper. Hoarding toilet paper. Can't find it anywhere. Going to the gym. I did that a lot. Laugh tracks on late night TV. Now when are you supposed to laugh? Coughing in public. Loitering. The XFL. I had just become a fan. Washing your hands with just water. Now you need soap. Playing tag. Can't touch anyone. Holding hands with my friends. I miss you guys. Going to the dentist for non-emergent visits. Going to the doctor for non-emergent visits. Miss Dr. Pham. Chrissy, what do you miss during quarantine?
Not having to deal with you.
Likewise. Cruise ships sinking. There's no cruise ships now. Speed dating. Remember when we watched the speed dating?
I do.
Lip reading. I was getting good at that. Getting food from my favorite Irish restaurant and being able to eat the Big Mac at the restaurant and not in my car. Spitting. Fight clubs. Paying rent on time. The Lori Loughlin case. What happened with that? She's getting away with it. Getting kicked out of sporting events. Matt. Funerals. Picnicking after 9 p.m. because they closed the parks. Good picnic in the street, though. Browsing at the Dollar Tree. They got rid of the carts and no more reusable bags. I do miss browsing at the Dollar Tree. Every day you find something new. Sunday prayer at church. We all know how religious I am. Man and pedicures. Kobe Bryant. Playing a game of catch with someone who has underlying health conditions. You have to be careful about that now. Laundry. Drinking with my Uber driver. It's happened a few times. Some cool guys. And girls. Public restrooms. It's tough for me. Kissing and sniffing strangers. Social distancing is not very good with that. Getting a fever and having the prescription be more cowbell and not a ventilator and possible certain death. Possible certain death doesn't make any sense. bees. Traveling to Wuhan, China. We had to cancel our trip this year. Chrissy was very upset about it. Crime. Eating bats. And finally, haircuts. What do you think of that?
You done? Can I go?
Was that?
It was fine.
It was fine. Now that she's gone, I can tell you what I really miss. Having my own apartment. Welcome back again to all my millions of viewers to what Mark is doing during quarantine. Chrissy and I just finished this movie, Fantasy Island. It was so bad I walked out of this apartment. Didn't even pay for it. I have a lot of hats, as you know. And you might be thinking, oh, Mark, what, do you wear all these hats at once? No, I don't. Sometimes I learn new hat tricks. Like this one. Hat balancing. Not good at that. Or am I? I'm the balance man, balancing every hat he can. The balance man, can he use his left hand? The balance man, I'm the balance man, balancing everything he can. The balance man, can he take a seat? Why does he balance? I wonder why. Because he is the balance guy. The balance man. Please give him a plan. I give up. I wonder why. He's such a good balance guy. Hello, and welcome to what Mark is doing during quarantine. Tonight I have a very special episode with all of my friends involved. Zoom, which the schools have been using, get out of here, cake, can also be used for power hour to drink. Pretty sure they didn't intend that, but here it is. Zoom! Exclamation point. Hey guys, you know what I missed the most during this coronavirus outtake?
Okay.
Visiting my cobbler.
Shut up, Mark. No, did you clog Peace Brothers sink? Was it either you or Mitch?
No, we're figuring this out. I don't remember. If I don't remember, then it probably was me.
Seltzer Sammy. Yo, Fresh is giving you a seltzer code. She won't be mad if you want it.
Last shot.
Last one.
Buzzer. Let's fucking go, motherfuckers. Hey, cheers to the whole squad. I love you all so much. And can't wait to see you at Screebo's wedding. Summer.
Except Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, not for nothing, man. And even though I've been paid to say this, the truth of the matter is, I do enjoy very much watching what Mark is doing during quarantine videos. They're a highlight of the day.
Greg. Hello and welcome back to what Mark is doing during quarantine. Like many of you quarantiners, I miss the gym. I used to go almost every day. Now that the gyms are closed, we have to come up with alternatives. So my beautiful girlfriend, Chrissy, and I have come up with some gym alternatives. Here they are.
I tried to stop her. Hello again. I know things are weird right now. We can't work out. Normally can't go to the gym or anything, but I wanted to really quickly just show you one of my favorite at-home workouts. Don't worry, I still put makeup on for this. This is called the recliner sit-up. 1, 2. That's enough for today.
Not enough space to do push-ups? Just use the wall. I'm getting ripped.
I call this one the Boda Box Squat.
Don't have a weight bench? No problem. Just use your piano bench. Don't have weights? Just use your Heffenweisen. 1, 2, that's enough. Another thing that you can do is use Punchy Ball and pretend the red ball is COVID-19. F you, coronavirus. I hope you learned something today. Hello and welcome back to what Mark is doing during quarantine. I bet some of you are saying, man, Mark, I'm sick of looking at your stupid, ugly face. Well, screw you. But you're in luck. Let's check in with Kurt.
Oh, hello. Didn't even see you there. My name's Kurt, with a K. You might know me from Young Adults, the infamous Boston shoegaze band. Some of you just may know me from high school or elementary school, but today we embark on a wonderful journey. We're going to do a blind taste test of 6 of your favorite light beers from across this beautiful land we call the United States of America. So sit down, buckle up, and enjoy the ride.
Audio Jungle.
Now, to make this experiment even more random, I'm having my wife pick numbers out of a hat. She's then going to pour the beer associated with that number into a cup. But here's the thing. To make it even more random, I'm going to play Beirut. And I have to make the cups to actually taste the beer. So, wish me luck. One more thing before we get started. Also, on top of deciding what beer I like best and I like least, I'm also going to be grading them on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the best of the worst, and 1 being the one of the worst. The worst of the worst. So, there's going to be a lot of different factors here, but ultimately, a champion will be crowned and a loser will be downed. Oh yeah! Let's get started.
Audio Jungle.
Number 4. Number 4. 1 for 1, by the way. Good start. Keystone or Miller. It's a little bit sweeter. My rating for number 4 was, let's give it a 4!
Audio Jungle.
Let's go.
Audio Jungle.
Number 6. 2 for 2, by the way. Thank you. That one has little to no flavor. I mean, I guess they all don't really have flavor. gonna go with Busch or Natty. As you heard, my rating for number 6 was a 2. Tastes like poo.
Audio Jungle.
And we continue. Perfect racked, as you can see. Haven't missed yet. Gonna miss this one. Oh, you busted.
Audio Jungle.
Number 3.
Ooh, that smells familiar. I think that's Natty. Number 3 gets a 1. Tastes like my bum.
Audio Jungle.
And we continue. Wow, airball.
Audio Jungle.
Number 1.
Ooh, that tastes horrible. Ooh, that's really bad. Oh my god. That tastes like shit. Number 1 was doggone awful. That number 1 got a 0. So take 1, minus 1, 0. That's the score it got.
Audio Jungle.
Racked it.
Audio Jungle.
Number 5.
Ooh, that's Bud Light. 100% Bud Light, I think. Thanks. Number 5 gets a tree. Doesn't taste too bad, but doesn't taste too good. Kind of a middling there.
Audio Jungle.
The last cup. Here we go. Yeah. Buckets.
Audio Jungle.
Number 2.
Final cup. Alright. I think I have my answers, but we're gonna do one final test. See you soon. Number 2 gets a 2. For you.
Audio Jungle.
Just want to thank our advertisers. A fantastic book written by a very dear friend of mine, Mr. Marq Wormley, How to Look Smart. It's available on Amazon. I don't know the price, but it's totally worth it. And it works. So, as you can see, we have our beers, and I have put them in the order that I believe that they are. 1 being Keystone, 2 being Miller Lite, 3 being Natty Light, 4 being Coors Light, 5 being Bud Light, and finally Busch Light number 6. I'm going to do one final taste test to make sure I have them lined up the way I think they are, and then I'm going to rate them in terms of best to worst. So let's go. So, I think that's the order that I have it in. I'm pretty sure. So I think it goes Coors, in terms of my favorite, Coors, Keystone, Bud Light, Busch Light, Miller Lite, Natty Light. Not the way I thought it was gonna happen, but now we're gonna do the unveiling and see if I got these right. I thought this one was Coors. We've taped the answers onto the bottom, and we're gonna see if I got that right. So number 1, Coors Light. Oh, winner, chicken dinner. That's a Coors Light. Number 2, it is a Keystone Light. And that is a winner, chicken dinner. You can always tell because Keystone is a Coors brewing company, so they taste very similar. And kind of tasty. Number 3, I guess, was a Bud Light. I didn't think it was that bad, but ooh, I was wrong. That, my friend, is a Miller Lite. Number 6, I guess, was Busch Light. And it was a Bud Light. Those are same companies, so that makes a little bit more sense. Number 2, I guess, was Miller Lite, and that's obviously not right. That's Busch Light. Which means this is Natty Light, the worst tasting of the bunch. This tasted like absolute shit. Yeah, that's an old Natty Light. All right, so out of these, I got 1, 2, 3, and then these middling son of a guns, kind of all laid waste. They all were very close to one another. Tasted like crap. Everything kind of passed. I think this one tastes like crap, but it makes sense that Miller Lite. I thought Coors and Miller were going to be top 2. Keystone will probably be close to that, and then Bud Light, Busch Light, Natty Light. Close, right? I think so. Well, thank you for joining me on this magical experience. It was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. And God bless the United States of America. One love, baby. Woo woo!
Audio Jungle.
Well, Kurt, that was really good. And very funny. Way better than my show. So, I quit. Welcome back again to what Mark is doing during quarantine. Can you believe there's been 3 weeks of these? I can, because I've been here the whole time. They're painful, they're expensive, and they're permanent. I'm of course talking about tattoos. Over the past few years, I've acquired over a baker's dozen of them. But for my 15th, I needed a new idea. So I thought to ask my favorite comedian, my comedy hero, Norm Macdonald.
So, Mark, you are trying to come up with an idea for your 15th tattoo, and all your tattoos have to do with the number tattoo they are. It's fascinating. How did you ever come up with that? So, you want to get your 15th tattoo. It has to have something to do with 15, but it can't just be the number 15. This is a little tough. Let me think of this. 15. Well, of course, famously, there were 15 apostles to Jesus. The 15th was Ben. Maybe you'd want to put a picture of Ben up there, or just his name. Have you read the Gospel according to Ben? Fascinating. There, of course, if you have the vaguest knowledge that a third grader would have, you know that there are 15 continents. And the 15th continent is the continent of Puerto Rico. How about a big, I got it. One of the 15 wonders of the world. How about that? The 15th, of course, were the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Why don't you just have the Hanging Gardens of Babylon hanging off your latimus dorsi? I know you'll pick one of these. It'll be good. You send me a picture of it when you get it done, huh, Mark? Peace, brother.
I paid $150 for that. But he charges $375 now, so I got in early. Without further ado, because Norm, I am such a big fan. I got a big fan. And welcome back again to episode 22 of what Mark is doing. Whoops. During quarantine. Fans, I think that this show is missing something. Intro music. So for the last 6 hours, I've compiled 3 different songs to use as intro music. And I'm going to test them out right now for you. Ready? Welcome back again what Mark is doing during quarantine. That's song number 1. Here's 2. And welcome back to what Mark is doing during quarantine. That was number 2. And here's the 3rd song. Welcome back again to what Mark is doing quarantine. That's number 3. Which one should I choose? Comment below, Kurt. Bienvenido. Que hace Mark durante la cuarentena. Mi corazón está aquí y mi sombrero está en mi cabeza. ¿Dónde está el baño? Yo soy en el baño. El gato es muy estúpido. Esta es abuela.
¡Cállate la boca! ¡Silencio!
Hola.
Hola, soy
Kurr. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Muy bien. Adiós.
Adiós, amigo.
¿Dónde está Chrissy?
Levantando los brazos.
Esta es sucio.
Lo siento.
Mi novia dejó caer el taco.
I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
And welcome back again to what Mark is doing during quarantine. Folks, this is very exciting. My package just came. I spent my stimulus check and I got myself an invisible hat. I've always wanted one of these. So, let's see here. Thank you for purchasing the invisible hat. You're welcome. The hat that makes you invisible. Instructions. The invisible hat is currently in the box, but it is invisible. Carefully take hat out of box. Be careful not to lose it. Feels green. Put the invisible hat on your head. Snap your fingers and you'll become invisible. Snap again to become visible. Okay. Note, when invisible, hat becomes visible. This is to prevent you from sneaking into restrooms to watch people go to the bathroom. Well, that makes sense. All right. So, let's test this puppy out. Ooh, fits nice. All right, ready? Snap my fingers. And I guess I'm invisible. Am I? Chrissy, am I?
What?
Am I invisible? Can you see me?
I cannot see you.
What? It works! Wow. I am going to have fun with this thing. Wow. All right. Now that was worth $1,200. So do you think Carol Baskin did it?
Yeah.
Welcome back again to the season finale of what Mark is doing during quarantine. I have a very special episode tonight. Who doesn't love a highlight reel? So I've compiled the greatest moments from season 1. And here they are.
Duncan.
Faster.
Am I saying it fast or putting it on fast? I'm
Say it as fast as you can and put it on fast.
Okay.
Woohoo! Baby's got it! Oh, that's not as good. Oh, that's pretty bad. Snap my fingers. And, I guess I'm invisible. And here is Stephen Urkel. Ooh! I had no idea he was this tall. ¿Dónde está el baño? Yo soy en el baño.
Have you read the Gospel according to Ben? Fascinating.
I'm also going to be grading them on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the best of the worst, and 1 being the one of the worst.
F you, coronavirus. Who doesn't love a highlight reel? Gym alternatives. Here they are.
Shut up, Mark. No, did you clog peace, brothers?
Man, can he take a seat?
Sure, I'd love to.
Hey folks, Mark's here. Absolutely soaked. Bring it on, stars. Gary'll... A dog?
What's it like to be my favorite son? I'm a big fan.
Farting, always directly at me.
Dedicated to Jesus. I don't know who that is. Teen! That's not right. Oh my, we've had such good times. See you next season.